Okay, next we got Avatar: The Last Airbender. Now this one, I ain't gonna front, bro. I am not like the biggest Avatar fan. Like I didn't like a lot of people like think it's the greatest anime of all time or whatever. They love it. I think it's okay. It's cool. I'm gonna put it in. If by some miracle you clicked on this video, let me be the first one to tell you thank you so much. My name is Badidea. I stream every single day on Twitch at Badidea Games. I hope you enjoy what happens next. Peace. We are ranking nostalgic TV shows from our childhood. I don't want to waste too much time on introductions, but so far we have a list of about 300 TV shows from our childhood. Some of these are very obscure, some of these everybody's seen, but we're gonna rank them in a tier list, going from S tier all the way to F tier. And of course, if I haven't seen it, I'm not gonna rank it because that's not fair. Starting off, we have some wild picks. This is a definitely obscure show. I ain't never heard of this. Wally Kazam. You know what? Actually, I might have heard this one. I might have seen this one like on a commercial, but I don't know where to rank this. Honestly, I'm gonna put Wally Kazam and don't remember because yeah, I don't know about all that. Next, we got Ed, Edd n Eddy. Now, Ed, Edd n Eddy definitely for me is S tier. Like no cap. I'm gonna put this in S tier. Honestly, Ed, Edd n Eddy's fucking. That's one of my favorite TV shows ever made. Like as a kid, I couldn't get enough, bro. Proud Family. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I'm gonna put this in C tier. C tier is probably about fair for that. Oh, this is some obscure. This is obscure right here. Bizarrevark, bro. I forgot about this joint. I need to put this. I need to write this one down. I need to write this one down for my own list. This is definitely obscure as hell. But where do I put it? Have y'all ever seen this one? I don't know. I haven't really seen it that much, but I do remember it. I'm gonna put this in D tier just for it not being memorable. What's next? Unfabulous. Yo, this is a throwback, gang. What happened? Like this show was like I remember it being advertised everywhere, and then it was over with. Has Emma Roberts in this joint? This is definitely a throwback right here. I'm gonna put Unfabulous in C tier. Yeah, C tier, between C and D. The next up, we got Billy and Mandy. Look, this one is going directly to S tier because me personally, this was like every day after I came home from school. This was the show that I was waiting for. So I'm gonna put this one S tier, straight up. Billy and Mandy is just peak. Yo, here's another one that's pretty obscure. The True Jackson VP with Keke Palmer. I'm not gonna lie, you know, Nickelodeon definitely had a eye for talent. I can't front. It seems like they definitely knew how to pick people that were gonna have longevity. I'm gonna put True Jackson VP in honestly D tier, bro, because there's nothing memorable about it. It didn't really do anything for me, but like I just remember that it existed. I'm not gonna cap, bro. I was with the Wiggles growing up, bro. The Wiggles was a staple in my household. I was a big Wiggles fan because growing up I was also a big Beatles fan. So this was like kind of, I used to like associate them with my mind. Not that this was a great show, but I'm gonna put the Wiggles in C tier because it was, you know, and it was entertainment. The songs and the, you know, some, you know, the characters and stuff. It was alright. Little Einsteins, oh yeah, bro. Little Einsteins, like it was the most unavoidable show. Like it was this and the Backyardigans. Little Einsteins and Backyardigans, they were running shit for sure. I'm gonna put Little Einsteins. Is that gonna be my first B tier show? Nah, it was C tier. Still C tier. It's nothing crazy. Cause we're gonna get like there's gonna be way better shows that we're gonna put in B tier than that one, honestly. Franklin was definitely one of my favorite shows growing up as a kid. Like the theme song still plays in my head to this day. I think Franklin will be our first B tier show. Franklin is a solid B tier. That's a great. It's a good one. I read the books, but the show is mid. My man's a purist. My man's a Franklin purist. I respect it though. Arnold, ooh. Hey Arnold can either only be A tier or S tier, but I can't. Let's see. Let's look at our current list. Hey Arnold might be S tier, bro. But I think for this list, Hey Arnold goes A tier. This is gonna be my first A tier show. Next off, we got peak, bro. The Amanda Show. The Amanda Show was honestly peak for me. Like, this shit was so tough, dog. This has some of the, like, this was like the Chappelle Show for kids, honestly. I'm gonna put Amanda Show in S tier. Star versus the Forces of Evil. What is this? Disney? Yo, I'm not gonna lie. After ranking all these shows, I've done these rankings for a long time now, right? I've noticed that Disney has the highest rates of like failure when it comes to TV shows. Like, Disney will put out a new show and they completely cancel it, like maybe like a month after, or like however long. Like, they have like the highest turnaround of canceled shows. So like, shit, if I was a writer or whatever, an animator, I don't know, shit is just not very long standing there. The Nick live action that dropped it, yeah, bro, those were like really lame to me. Like, look at this, look at this Nickelodeon Fred show. Now, I understand at this time, bro, like Fred was like on top of the world. Like, Fred was he was the biggest thing on the internet. So it made sense for like either Disney or Nickelodeon or one of those companies to like snag him up and do the thing. But yeah, this show was horrible. The movie was even worse. I'm gonna put this in F tier. I'm sorry. Like, that was not it, gang. F for Fred, yeah, bro, and annoying as hell. Barney, I feel like Barney's at least a B tier. Cause Barney's like a staple, dog. Like, we all watched and grew up on Barney. That's like putting Teletubbies at D tier. Like, nah. I'm gonna say B for Barney. I forgot Powerpuff Girls. This is definitely one of the greatest shows. One of my favorite like animations, 2D animations as a kid. But Powerpuff Girls, for me, that's A tier. That's an A tier TV show. And it does one of the things that I also love, where it's like a show within a show. Like, you know how Dexter's Laboratory had like Dial M for Monkey? Powerpuff Girls had like the Justice, what was it, Justice Friends or something like that. I always like that, the show within a show. Okay, next we got Avatar: The Last Airbender. Now this one, I ain't gonna front, bro. I am not like the biggest Avatar fan. Like, I didn't like, a lot of people like think it's the greatest anime of all time or whatever. They love it. I think it's okay. It's cool. I'm gonna put it in A tier because I'm not gonna front. As a kid, I'd watch this, and this did have some of the saddest moments like in anime. Like, I remember being a kid and being damn near like in tears from some of the moments in this. Next off, we got iCarly. I'm not gonna front, bro. Like, I hate to say it, but I really liked most of the Dan Schneider shows. Like, I really did like Drake and Josh. I did like iCarly. I did like the Amanda shows. These were like the run backs. Like, I would be running these joints back to back. I think this one is going to S tier for me, bro. iCarly is probably S tier. Yeah, Gibby alone, bro. Yeah, Gibby right there. Like, all these characters were very just like well defined. Every single one of them could have got their own spinoff, except for Freddy. Freddy's the only one that like was kind of like the every guy, like he's the straight guy, but that's what he's supposed to be. But everyone else could have got their own spinoff. Adventure Time, obviously, is a staple. This is a great show. Me personally, I like regular show a lot more than Adventure Time, but Adventure Time is still up there. Out of respect, I'm gonna put this in. I'm gonna put in A tier. A for Adventure Time. That's cool for me. Jimmy Neutron. Jimmy Neutron is up there for me. It wasn't my favorite. Like, I was always more Fairly Odd Parents compared to Jimmy Neutron. Like, I liked Fairly Odd Parents a lot more, but Jimmy Neutron was alright. Cause for me, like the CGI was never really it for me, dog. Put Jimmy Neutron in B tier. I'm sorry, Jimmy Neutron is B tier for me. I feel like that's alright. It's not like bad, but it wasn't like the most amazing show. I can't front like I wasn't about the Teletubbies, bro. That was your thing to watch as a young kid? Yeah, bro. I feel like if you were like a 90s kid, like 90s kids know what's up with the Teletubbies. And look at the emotes they're hitting. Look at what Dipsy. Look how Dipsy is hitting that joint, bro. The one in green. He's emoting that shit, dog. Look at my boy. He's cranking that shit. Anyways, Teletubbies B tier. I'm not gonna say A tier. Like A tier is kind of crazy, but B tier for Teletubbies. Next off, we got Victorious. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I watched this show. I really did watch this show because the cast alone is hitting, bro. Look at this cast. This cast is goated. Everyone on this list is goated, bro. So I can't front like this wasn't a good show. This was like on the later end for me too, because I remember this came out like I was like in middle school or something. I was like getting into high school, but I still like watched it for like nostalgic kind of like, you know, that like, oh, I'm not like an adult, but I'm still a kid type shit. I'm gonna put this one B tier, honestly, for me. It didn't hit like iCarly for me, but it was up there. Anyways, thank you all so much for joining tonight. We got 13,000 likes. That's amazing. Thank you, Blade. Thank you, Knox. Thank you, everybody, for joining tonight. Sorry I was in the chat. Thank you, Rowan, for the donations. Thank you, everybody who hung out tonight. Really means a lot. Yes, once again, thank you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.